the edit stealer. The edit stealer doesn't steal edits, they just arrive at the exact same idea. Same clips, same song, same transitions, but now it's slightly more saturated. So it's a basically new edit. Usually it's some 11-year-old who only discovered editing last week, saw a few edits blow up and thought, if I repost other people's edits, I can get famous too. And the worst part is, sometimes their version does get more views than the original. And if you call them out, they act like they have no idea what you're talking about. So if you're an edit stealer, please
stop it. Get some help.
Or at the very least, tag the original creator, the TikTok demon. TikTok demon lives by one rule: quantity over quality. They post at least 2 edits a day. Most of their edits are short, simple, and clean, but absolutely loaded with presets. Not because they're lazy, but because speed is everything to them. They're not trying to make the best edit, they're trying to make the edit that gets the most views. So they study the algorithm like it's homework, making sure their hashtags are perfectly optimized for each edit. They can finish an edit under an hour, which is honestly kind of impressive. And yeah, sometimes the edits do go viral, but the downside, if an edit doesn't perform in the first hour, their mood is instantly ruined. They start constantly refreshing analytics, hoping for a view spike, watching retention graphs like it's stock charts, and convincing themselves that posting at 3:17 p.m. instead of 3:15 p.m. is the reason the edit is flopping. But at the end of the day, they move on and start working on their next viral edit, the effect spammer. The effect spammer has one mission: use as many effects as humanly possible in every single edit, because in their mind, the more effects you add, the better the edit becomes. And sometimes it actually looks insanely cool, but other times you genuinely cannot tell what's happening on your screen. If there's any effects they haven't used yet, don't worry, it's going in their next edit. And if you're ever looking for an effect name, just ask them. They have all 280 plus Sapphire effects memorized by heart, including the ones nobody's ever touched: the flow editor. The flow editor only cares about one thing: making sure everything flows perfectly. They spend hours just looking for clips that flow smoothly into the next. Not because the clips are popular or flashy, but because the motion connects perfectly. Doesn't matter if it's anime clips, movie clips, or IRL footage. As long as it flows, it stays in the edit. If the clip is even slightly off, they will completely scrap it and start looking for a new one. To them, good flow would always look better than some flashy effects. Now, if you're wondering how you can find clips that flow without spending hours going through episodes, check out today's sponsor, Way-In Video. Way-In Video is an AI tool that basically works like a search bar but for videos. You upload an episode, a movie, or a clip pack to it, and it can find all the clips in that video that matches exactly what you searched for, like fight scenes, emotional breakdowns, a specific character, or even clips that I edit a lot. So instead of scrubbing through entire episodes just to find the one clip you're looking for, you can just search for it, export it, and get straight into editing, which is honestly a huge time saver for us anime editors. So if you want to edit faster and spend less time scrubbing through timelines, check out Way-In Video using the link in the description to get 200 free credits. Now let's continue with the next type of editor, the remaker. The remaker, as the name suggests, only makes remakes of other people's edits, which is honestly kind of confusing because most of the time they're insanely skilled editors. They can recreate almost any edit perfectly. Transitions, identical. Coloring, perfect. Effects, why even ask? Like, you could show them a random edit from 3 years ago and they'll recreate it frame for frame like it's muscle memory. But the moment you say, hey, maybe you should try making something original, suddenly it's like you ask them to solve quantum physics. Even if their life depended on making an original edit, they would still somehow end up remaking someone else's edit by accident. They only edit one character for 2 years, editor. They are obsessed with one character. And I don't mean like they like them. I mean like unhealthy level of obsession. Like they probably have posters, phone case, desktop wallpaper, lock screen, and honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if they had a shrine of that character. And look, we get it, we all have our favorite characters, but most of us don't make 47 edits on the same 3 scenes. And the reason I say most of us is because there's always other people who are just as obsessed with the same character, and those people always find each other somehow. They form groups, servers, entire communities, and suddenly it's like a cult. But instead of chanting, they're just posting edits of the same character over and over. And the one thing you should never do is voice any kind of negative opinion about that character, because to them it's not an opinion, it's a personal attack. So if you say anything bad, be prepared for a 6-paragraph explanation about why you're objectively wrong. And if you're really unlucky, they might even summon the rest of the cult to harass you. So yeah, if you ever meet one of those editors in the wild, just nod and say, yeah, I love that character too, because trust me, it's not worth it. Then why are you not working at Marvel Editor? As the name suggests, after watching one of their edits, you immediately think, why are you not working for Marvel or Netflix or literally anywhere with a budget? Those kind of editors have spent years mastering softwares like Blender, Nuke, After Effects, and at least 2 other programs that looks like an airplane control panel. Most of the time, they do have real jobs related to editing, VFX, or design, and whenever they get free time, instead of touching grass, they open a new project and start working on something insane. They post only once in a blue moon because their edits actually take lifespans to make. But when they finally upload, the entire community loses their mind. The scary part is they'll casually post something that looks like a movie trailer and caption it "quick test" and then disappear for the next 6 months. And that's all the kind of editors that I could think of for now. So I'm curious, comment down below, which kind of editor are you? And if you want to learn how to edit like me, step by step, check out my editing course. The link will be in the description. Peace.